Welcome back, survivors! I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return Carnivores Dinosaur Hunt. So I'm going to use the last episode this week in order to do a little bit of testing on both of the DLC animals. I'm trying to think of what map might be best for it. Maybe Delphius Hill will be the best one for it. I'm basically going to turn on the Giganotosaurus to start with. Let's set them down to just scarce. And I want to do a little testing to see about the hitboxes, because... okay, so where do I... Oh, right, I guess all's in here, really. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to keep the radar on, because that'll help me a bit there, but... Does it have... Okay, this is probably where a lot of my money's gone. Yeah, that's where it went. So it does kind of save what licenses you purchased, even as you flip through maps. Okay. And, yeah, that's all there. Yeah, I want to use the radar. I guess I'll use those as well. Because last Wednesday, when we went after the Carnotaurus, it seemed... You know what? I'm actually going to turn on the Carnotaurus, too. Just to... Might as well try getting both here. But as I went after the Carnotaurus and we tried getting some shots on them, it was strange in... It almost seemed like the hitboxes weren't tied to the model. So I want to take a little chance and see if I can get the Carnotaurus and the Giganotosaurus doing some of their animations. Can we test and see how, like, the hitboxes actually are? Like, we'll probably go for the Carnotaurus, because that one I think is easier to test, because I can recognize, like, where we should be aiming for it, I believe. Okay. Yeah, so we got Carnotaurus right there. Giga isn't on the map. Or, well, it's not in the immediate area. So, yeah, I want to start with the Carno, because that should be the pretty easy one to figure out. It usually has some pretty distinct animations from what we've seen of it so far. Yeah, so there is wandering down there. I think it's just the one on the map. Actually, kind of looked like he wasn't even... You know, one thing I wonder about him is the lighting not applying properly to his model. Like, his colors just look a lot more flat than anything else around it. Okay, let me... Oh. Yeah, it almost feels like there's... The lighting isn't really applied properly on him, so he just looks a little bit more flat and bland in, like, how he stands out compared to the rest of the area. Well, I want to keep my eyes on him, and when he does his, like, sniffing animation, I'm going to actually try aiming for, like, where I think his eye was. Although, truth be told, it's doing quite a bit of a trek before it wants to stop and sniff. But I think we should be safe here for a while. Actually, he's kind of coming right this way. Like, I'm not worried about collecting the trophies or getting the points from him. Yeah, see? Didn't seem to register there. Oh. I think that was a mouth shot that put him down. And that was 2 shots. Okay. So I think it's... I do have to try when he's in, like, his head is super up or down. Try aiming for where the eye is. What I think is happening... Oh, there are actually 2 gigas. This might be interesting. What I think is happening is the hitboxes are tied to the default stance of the model, and they haven't been applied as, like, it rears up, looks around, stuff like that. So that's why, as we're taking shots, they're not registering as, like, hitting it. However, the Giganotosaurus is going to be a bit more interesting to try testing with. I gotta try to sneak. Okay, yeah, you go running off. Okay. Okay, I think the ear is where they're Okay. That's going to go... Okay, didn't actually plan on getting all of them, so I mean... I'll take them. Are there any Carnotaurus? Okay, there's still one more Carno on the map, so we can still test with that. Yeah, it was a little hard for getting them to do what I wanted. Hopefully the Carno we can try testing out, so... That's about where the eye is right there. I almost want to see him do his rear up animation, because I think when he picks us up... Huh. Okay, well, I'll have to go into another hunt to test and see, because I don't think we have any... Oh, no, there's another Giga. I'm actually surprised how many... For, like, setting them down to their lowest amount, there's still, like, 3 of them on the map. Okay, how do I want to try to get the Giga, though? So, yeah, this is going to be a little tricky. I kind of thought as I would have taken that first shot on him. Okay, he's probably back behind all the rocks there. Oh. No, it's moving past us. Oh, there he is in there. Actually, if we can sneak up, this will be a good way to see if he has, like, an eat animation when he reaches the bodies. Actually, that's a bit interesting. It almost seems... It seems like with the movement speed taken... We kind of almost like have a drift in our movements now. Okay, no, I don't... Oh, yeah, I think he knows we're here. Well, we didn't bring anything back with us, but I want to go back in, just keep testing with these guys. I think how it is... the Carnotaurus has it, like, snout eye area for, like, it's where you want to aim for it with one shot. And the Giga, I think, is actually eye in ear, or, like, behind the eye. I'm just going to, again, try to get out... Get a look at the... Actually, I wonder if I should try shooting for, like, the nose and the snout of the Giganotosaurus. Because it did seem like that was an area, just aiming on the Carnos, the shot almost like went right through its model. Okay, it's just up ahead there. It does have a drinking animation, so you know what? If I can get him... See... I'm pretty sure that shot... Oh. Okay. That's going to bring the other one in. Just going to see if I can actually, like, run a bit away and it doesn't pick us up. And that might have the other one come in. Oh, well, we actually got... So, on the lowest setting, which is a bit strange, it seems to spawn in 3 of both the Giga and the Carnotaurus. I thought it might only be, like, 1 on the maps. But I am kind of thinking the hitboxes aren't tying through with all their animations. Like, okay, there's the Giga there, who's just going for a snooze. Let me see if I can... Let me try getting, like, a nose shot on him. So that did register on that. Whereas multiple times before, it hasn't. Nope. Well, you got... I guess that was a get down, Mr. President moment. Oh, crap. Yeah, I kind of should have expected. What do you mean you were killed 5 times in a row by a carnivore? I've only died twice since I booted the game up. Strange, unless it's like just a default message that comes in now? Or it saves from the previous... I don't know. Okay, let's go back because I think we'll start with turning off the Giganotosaurus. Just take the Carno out and see. It looks like when they go to drink, the nose is no longer a hitbox, and when his head looks up and around, that's not a hitbox either. I'll try maybe going for the eye this time and see. Now, are we only going to get 3, or are we going to get 6 for, like, the spawn-in? I'll have to go down and see. Oh, well, I already see him off in the distance there, so at least... his... Oh, is he having a drink? No. At least we found one we're looking for. It might be a little hard keeping an eye on him. But again, I want to try to see if I can get a nice spot where he decides to do the stop and look up and around. That'll hopefully be a way to test and see how these hitboxes are. They definitely feel pretty strange unless you get them in, like they're either asleep or they're in a default little walk. And the wind shouldn't give us away. Yeah, nope, we're completely upwind of it. We are crouched down low. We've got all of our camouflages, so they should keep us from being picked up. I just got to mind, I think, as my steps are going. Okay, come on, stop right about there. Look up and around. Okay, so there's not a... Okay. Oh, we actually get the animation. Yeah, a lot of that animation, the Carno feels really stiff. Like, the rest of the body freezes up. The head and neck move around all right. But the arms almost feel like they're glued to his side, or to its sides, and the legs just are so stiff in that. I'm going ahead in again, and try to see if I can get another one where, like he's reared up and go for an eye shot there. Or at least try to get, like, a head shot on him when his head's up and craned to look around. Just make sure, yeah, wind is in our favor. Just gotta try to spot wherever it is. Oh, there it is. No, we want the sniper rifle. Okay, we got a good visual on him. We just need him to, like, do the looking up and around, and then I'll try for that shot. I don't know if they do it, like, only at certain points on the map, or it's like there's so much distance they have to cover and they do them, or what. But we'll just keep following and then try taking some shot, or going after a shot on him. But it seems like they almost have, like, a rail they follow for, like, spawn in. It's like, every one we found around this spot has kind of done this same little thing it has. And you'll probably get to, like, somewhere around here. Kind of curve inwards. And then he'll probably stop and do, like, the little look around just a moment. Yeah, see? Didn't register as anything right there. Oh, okay, I think he's gone. Yeah, missile mode. There we go. Okay, that's one. So that's one Carnotaurus down. There should be at least one or two more. But yeah, so it doesn't seem like they have the correct hitboxes sticking with the model for, like, some of the animations that go through. Okay, there's another one at that lake over this way, so we'll try approaching from the north. That'd probably be our safest way of doing so. Drinking-wise, I don't think the hitboxes work with what you actually are seeing happening. And when they do, like, the upward sniff and look around, they definitely don't. I've got to be careful, though, because he's... Yeah, this guy's approaching our desk, or approaching where we are right now. Yeah, see, went right through his head. Went through again. They do need to do some work on at least the Carnotaurus. I'm going to switch over now for the Giga instead. But I think there's enough evidence in this video from just that alone. You can see the hitboxes are not proper on them. Something is not quite right. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, no, they are license price at 0. I thought for a moment there it was 150, but I think it's just because I moused over on the Stego. So we're going to hop in with this, see about how the Giganotosaurus' hitboxes might be. I don't actually know if they'll have any, like, sniffing around animations like that or not. So we'll have to see, but at least I think we can say with, like, some more testing on the Carnotaurus, their hitboxes aren't always active. And that's a problem in a hunting game, for sure. Okay, so we got a Giga right to the south here. Wind shouldn't really be much of a problem. And he's kind of heading off that way, so I think we should probably get visual in a moment. Okay, I can get close to the water, so we should be safe for... just on the other side. Oh! There it is. Now, I don't know if the Giganotosaurus actually has, like, an idle animation at all. I don't think I had enough, like, time watching it to see and know. But I think if I just get myself up here like this... he might path his way back to the water. Because one of the things, at least for the T-Rex, I know they almost have like a fixed rail system where it's like, water is the area they go to, they'll go out, I'll try to keep my fingers in there, but they start here, go up, come back, go out, come back, go off, come back, and just kind of like repeats that over and over. I don't know if the Gigas are going to be like that as well, or how their AI functions. Okay, well, the Stego's right there, not bothering anybody, so I don't think we have to worry about that. I don't know if we're going to have that Giganotosaurus come back, though. It looks like it's gone pretty far out. Oh, actually, it might be. It looks like maybe it does like a circle around the area, because it's working along the coast back towards this region. So let me just try to see if I can find a nice spot. We'll try sitting right here. It's going to take... Oh, maybe not. Oh, yeah, okay. Now it's on its way back. So we'll try to watch it for a while. See if it has any idle animations that we kind of use, like a test like the Carnotaurus had. And go from that. Oh, yeah, I kind of see movement back there. I know the binoculars were highlighting that we had spotted it, so we'll probably see it over here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so it does have a bit of an animation. It's not like a look around, it's almost just like a little snap of its mouth. That's going to be hard to test with. But it might be a while before it does it again. Okay, well that at least registered as kind of proper and what should happen. We'll just go snag that and then head off and check the... Find the other Gigas on the map. Now, granted, that was probably closer to its like default stance on how it just is walking around, so I can't say it was anything like the Carnotaurus for testing. That's where the trouble is going to lie, is having a way... Okay, no, I don't think that Giga is actually being drawn down here, like, to where that... Maybe it is. I don't know, maybe this Giga is actually getting drawn down to, like, where we took that one down. I'm actually going to try to get a little bit distance back. I don't think it'll pick me up. But let me get some distance back and just kind of watch and see what it does. Because if it does go down to the water and tries drinking, we can test again using that animation. But we can also see if it would actually go and has an eating animation at all or not. Okay, just a stego back there. I still want to be careful because I don't want the stego to get too close and it kills us by a surprise. We should see the Giga just coming into view. Yeah, there it is. It doesn't look like he's going for the body, I don't think. Oh, no, maybe he's honed in on it now. Or it has. We'll just stay still. We're not going to move. The body is... Oh, I'm not even sure exactly where the body is to try to keep sight of him. Or sight of it. It doesn't really have that much... Oh. I can't tell if that was the trees or... Oh. Well, problem with that test is it was pretty close to... Again, just like the default neutral where its head is positioned. It does have neat animation, so we've at least confirmed that. We'll try going out and get the other one that's on the map. See if maybe we can get up to the pool before it circles back close to it. The Carnotaurus, though, I'm going to definitively say the hitboxes need some work. There's been so many times where the shots just seem like they go through thin air, despite there being the dinosaur right in the crosshairs. That they don't seem to be working quite as they should. Okay, so this guy is somewhere over there. Yeah, I'm just going to get a little bit more over here. This should be a pretty good view for when it comes back in. Or not. It seems like their behavior is kind of weird. I think it's honing in not so much on, like, the 2 gigas I've killed, but more so on the gunshot itself. But at least with us coming all the way up this way, if it does go for those 2, we might have our best shot of trying to get it. Or at least trying to see if this has the same, like... I think its AI broke. Yeah, the AI's broken on him right now. He's, like, stuck almost. This kind of reminds me of what happened when I was playing the Dinosaur Hunt series for the Switch. Oh, it's almost like because there's the 2 carcasses, the AI is bugged out. Yeah, it's almost like T-posed. Like, the arms are rigid and... DLC animals definitely need some more work done to them. Now, what happens if I aim for the mouth while he's... Okay, so that didn't register as, like, a killing shot to his mouth. He's going to be coming in, I know that. Yeah, okay, so he's sweeping his way in here. Yeah, the 2 DLC animals, there's still some things to definitely be improved and worked on. We're going to wrap this episode up, but at least there's some more conclusive evidence. The Carnotaurus seems to have the bigger flaws with it, because when its head is anywhere outside of its more default positioning, no shot seem to actually want to register as, like, hitting it at all. Whereas for the Giganotosauruses, they don't have any animations that really bring their head out of the usual, but I think for drinking, they have the hitbox not follow through the animation too. So the DLC animals have some quirks. Again, the AI on the Giga seemed to break there. I think it might be because the 2 carcasses were right there and they couldn't, like, decide what to do. But the DLC still needs some polish to it, and then there's still also the debate on them being store assets. And there's nothing to make them carnivores, etc. But at least we have some video evidence of testing and showing off the hitboxes don't seem to function right. Even if the shots wouldn't hit, like, a vital zone or an area, they should still register that they are shots hitting the animals. And they don't, or at least not all of them do right now. Like, between last weekend with the Carnotaurus is so much going through them, and in this episode, I think it's a good showcasing of there's work to be done. But thank you guys for joining me on this kind of experimenting episode of Carnivores Dinosaur Hunt. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any ideas for, like, request setups for me to go off on hunts or that, be sure to leave them in the comments. We'll see how many come in, and then we'll do a week or 2 of those, and then put Carnivores Dinosaur Hunt to rest for now. But thank you guys so much for joining me. Until I do see you in the next video or episode, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.